I'm Associate Judge James Teel. I am one of the presiding associate judges of the 323rd District Court. I'm a candidate running to be the elected district judge of the 323rd Court, and I'm going to be spending some time bringing my message to the voters so that the voters can know as much as they can about me to decide who they want to hire for what I consider to be the most important court in our county. The 323rd District Court is truly the court of our children. It is the court that is responsible for the Child Protective Services cases. It is the court that is responsible for making sure that children who have been alleged to have been abused or neglected by their parents receive the protection that they need. It's likewise the court that is responsible for making sure that the parents who are accused of neglecting or physically abusing their children receive the help that they need so that we can make sure that families are helped as well as the children. This is also the court where all of the juvenile delinquency cases in our county, and that's all of the cases, are tried in the 323rd District Court. So any children that are between the ages of 10 years of age and 17 years of age who find themselves faced with charges of criminal behavior come to the 323rd. It's the 323rd's responsibility to make sure that, number one, the community is protected, but it's also the responsibility of the judge of the 323rd to make sure that these juveniles receive every service that is available to make sure that we can help these juveniles, help the families, and make sure that these kids don't continue to be a part of the criminal justice system, particularly once they become 17 and become adults. This is a court that is county-wide jurisdiction, and that's important to you as voters, because if you are a registered voter and you live in Tarrant County, then you will be voting for who will be the judge of the 323rd District Court. I will be on your ballot. What I'm asking for you to do is to start thinking about who it is that is appropriate to be hired for this court. I have over 3 decades worth of experience in litigation that involves these two critical components of our system. I have prosecuted juveniles, I have prosecuted parents, I have defended parents, I have represented children both in the juvenile delinquency arena as well as represented children as their attorney guardian ad litem in CPS cases. Why is that important? Well, number one, it's important because you need to be hiring a judge that knows the subject matter of both of these types of cases so that justice can be done for everyone. And I want to spend the next few weeks in bringing you information which will include videotapes for you to hear a little bit more about me, and more importantly for you to hear other people weigh in on who they believe should be elected or hired to be the judge of this court. Because I can sit here all day long, week in and week out, and tell you what my experience is and why it is that I believe that I'm the one that should be hired. But I think it's important for you to hear from people whose lives are directly related to these serious topics, and that would include foster parents, that would include CPS workers, that could include juvenile probation officers, it could include lawyers who have devoted their lives to this line of work as well, so that they can weigh in and they can be somewhat like references. I do believe this is a hiring process. I hope you consider it a hiring process, and I hope that you do your research so that you can determine who is the most appropriate to be hired for this job. Listen to me, listen to my references, and do your own homework. Thank you.